Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. Welcome back to the beta plan. So, last time we left off, we had this little revolt, we were about to crush it, but that was not the only thing. I've looked around a little bit and wondered, what shall I do next? After all, we were going to give these lands away of Rostov, and where do I want some land? Well, actually, I could get this land, and this land, and it would nicely connect with us. Sharukan is actually independent. The Magyars are not very strong. So these two are definitely on the list. I'm not sure yet how we'll get this one, because I can't get a de jure claim. But, yeah, those three looked interesting to me. Moreover, as I was looking around, I noticed that if I look at Minsk, despite him having several counties, if I offer vassalization, he would say yes. No one else does it, but he does it. He's a smart man, despite not having the smart trait. I don't know, game. He needs smart trait. He vassalized. He's smart. So he is going to vassalize and become part of our kingdom, and we are going at least at war for these two counties in this episode. Gaining some Black Sea area. So let's continue. Let's do this. My king is actually in the battlefield. I do not actually want that, to be honest. Simply not because I'm not brave, but that is just not smart to have my king on the battlefield when I have no heir yet. So, dear king, where are you? Oh, we'll just siege that back. Because you're not supposed to be in here, but for some reason you are. Thank you. And yes, people are still trying to kill me, which is why I get this available special action to go into hiding. I am not going to do that. I see that people have been converted to our faith. That is very good. And we captured someone. That is okay, but not very useful. And we automatically won our war, because, well, we won. We defeated their entire armies. Steward High Chief Yaropolk has some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. Adopt his ideas. I don't know how he's going to have a lot of ideas, because we're not too far in technology, but yeah. By the way, by technology, we are going to go legalism for low centralization. I was thinking about going castle infrastructure, because we lost our castle infrastructure by changing our capital. We are also going to go for church infrastructure, because if we have any sub-vassals, it tend to be churches. And let's do construction, simply for the hell of it. Not even going to put points in trade practice, simply because it's pointless. We don't need it. We do have a nice siege equipment, light infantry, and all those things, and we're going to go a little bit for military organization. Shipbuilding, once again, we're Russia, we're not landlocked, since we have some water over here, but we're more or less landlocked. And I don't see any value in well, keeping these terrains. In putting any need into shipbuilding technology. So we're going to declare war. We're going to declare war for Sugarov, as said, and we're going to declare also war on him for the conquest of Sharukan. And I don't think I can. Yeah, see, I cannot declare a war for these regions. But that would certainly get our country to become A, bigger, B, it will connect to our current duchy titles, and thus we will be able to voila, we have a son, Volodar. The throne is saved, people! He's from a concubine. Which concubine? Ah, of the Silesian concubine. She has quite some claims. That is not bad. That is not bad. We have a son. We have a son. Hallelujah. Praise the gods. Did the pagans also have a form of hallelujah, actually? Because I'm using hallelujah, which is of course very Christian, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Oh, people are being called in for this war with the Magyars. And one of my wards, sorry I lost there, the word is become our culture. And she's the only genius. Oh, but he also has a strong kid. Hold on. Which of you is a strong one? Which of you is a strong one? Because that strong kid is very interesting to me to perhaps marry out to my son. She is 6. I find that enough. Too little difference. This time we're going to marry a little older lady instead of a little younger lady. Not the fact that she's strong will make her more fertile, and even if she becomes like a total bad wife by being unable to do anything, well, we'll just break the betrothal. You know, we're king, we can do that. Screw anyone who thought that we would marry such low-born people. Voila. Sorry, I will pause this because I really don't want my king to be on the battlefield. I really do not. So we have some money, and we are going to use these monies to upgrade. I like the tax income in the beginning because you get so little income as a tribe. So we are going to build market villages everywhere. And something that is needed in this little campaign is that our firstborn son can never get land, because if he by accident gets a hill fort of level 4, he could go, well, let's go feudal, and then our entire idea behind this campaign is gone, and that would be a shame. We got a daughter, Dobrova, and we can pick an ambition probably to make money, as we just give out a ton of cash. Yes, indeed. This guy wants to become ambitious, which is my vassal, and I don't think I would like that. Then again, there is nothing that he can get, so you know what? That's only right. We'll give him ambitious. And what I mean is, well, there's nothing that he can get. I have only one kingdom title. He cannot, like, I want to become that king. He will, by affection, but not via form of, hey, you have 2 titles. That is strange. Your main title is Russ. I want Ruthenia, because we don't have 2 kingdom titles. Well, that was an easy war. Let's just first see if we can ransom this boy for some gold. Yes, 10 gold, thank you very much. And after that we will... Thank you so much. We accept. My concubine was pregnant, but it's probably not mine, because my concubine is pregnant. But I was away, wasn't I? Doubt besets me. Does she have a lover? Doesn't state it. I don't want too many sons. I don't want my lands to be divided. If she is of another man, I will kick out the concubine, and that might actually be enough to not have him be part. Perhaps he will be born a bastard. I do not know what exactly happens when you kick out a concubine during the pregnancy. I'm not even sure if that is allowed. I don't think that was allowed at a certain point, so perhaps that is... I do not know if that is still the case. We're going to give away Rostov. As said, this duchy is slowly going to be given away now as we gain lands. If we have Sugrov, we are going to give away all of it. I know that we have 1 land too little in comparison to what we normally would be able to have, but it would still be wise to just give it away. That will also make sure that we don't have too many duchy titles, so it will all be peachy if we do that. Oh, there are the Magyars. Hello, Magyars. You have more men than I expected, but I am not afraid. Where are you going? You're going to Kornitsa on the 16th of July. Alright then. Let's meet you there. We are going to meet you there. When do I arrive? 3rd of August. Later than him, so we're immediately gonna walk through. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. Very well, let them in, or no, these peddlers may sleep in a ditch for all I care. I'm going to let them in. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable. No, I think that's still pronounced wrong. I'm not sure, actually, on that pronunciation of that word. Insatiable. I don't know. I'll look that up for the next time. But as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you'll order your servants to bring a second serving. Tell us more about this mythical realm of Hindustan. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift. As thanks for your great hospitality, he shouts a terse command in a foreign language, and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. I will accept this gift, but it is a randomly created character, so the person could be really good, or they could be really crap. Bakra. Let's see how good Bakra is, or how bad Bakra is. Before we miss anything on the war, Bakra. There you are, Bakra. You are horrible. You are diligent, tempered, and humble, which is nice, but you are a thrifty clerk. That means I have no skills for you. Nothing that you need to do for me. I am going to change my... Oh, no, I can't change my direction. I was too late with changing my direction. I am going to praise the court, because then I gain diplomacy. Yeah. And the war is going well, that is clear. The Magyars will not be able to hold back Rus. We are simply the stronger nation. So... wow, Serbia, I think you're getting your ass kicked by a one province. Minor. The who? Well, he has some allies. But you also have allies. Why are you being your ass kicked so hard? And also Bulgaria. The Byzantine Empire is now saying, hey, those lands, Serbia, part of that is supposedly ours. Which it is. So they're going to kick their asses in the well. I don't think Serbia is going to continue in this size. It's also really still weird for me to see that Avaria has completely been destroyed and been smacked down into small little bits. I don't like, by the way, that he's sieging over there. Because that is the main part of our war score. So we're going to... Oh dear, there it happens. We got a second son, Sudislav. We never got any event about the fact that we did not know if our concubine really gave us a child of ours or from somebody else. And yes, normally if you have one son, it's pretty good to get rid of the concubines because we don't need the prestige of it anymore, but that's not fun. They are our concubines. Oh my god, and my second son is ugly. That is not good. Well, let's hope the first son becomes... Well, that he's ugly isn't really bad. Gives him only a small hit to diplomacy. It's not like the end of the world or anything, but... oh, they already surrender. Well, excellent. We'll accept that. And with that then, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to divide these lands up. Take care of some prisoners. And I will see you then in the next episode. I thank you for watching. This was the Beta Plan.